Hi Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing your weekly messages for the next 2 weeks. So first oracle card you got is Deep Knowing, and it says intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter a dialogue with source. The consciousness that you are part of but cannot see with the naked eye it's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys, to access their inner guidance. Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find all the truth that was missing when the story was told. This deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available in the limitations of human experience. You're given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or five senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then act accordingly. You're now invited into the sacred dialogue of deep knowing, so tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources. So basically this is a time to trust your intuition, because I feel like you know what's coming, and basically just trust that, because like it says in there, like we're so focused on like the logical side of life and what's realistic and stuff, but it's like your gut is trying to tell you something. Then it says the full moon in Capricorn, and it says the end of a tough cycle approaches. So it says, how hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up. If you're wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card can be a strong sign to make an exit. The end of a rough time is forecast. The card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true. Without being ruthless, with a love question, this card can be a call to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about, making a plan will help. If your personal life is troubled, prioritize it more. Release control and trust the universe. A professional project may be ending now. Admit it if you've been overly hard-headed or hard-nosed. Find a balance between your personal and private lives, and it's time to stop fearing the worst. So you could be in a cycle where you're kind of worrying about what's going to happen coming up, and that your fear is getting in the way, making you feel like, oh, this is, this is not going to turn out the way that I want it to. And it's saying basically that this is the end of a tough cycle. If you're thinking if you should stay or if you should go in your job, obviously it's saying that it might be time to maybe make an exit. And with a personal issue, just try not to be too kind of like stubborn in this situation. And then we have Electric Eel Spirit, bring your ideas to life. So it says, seemingly out of nowhere, the jolt of the Electric Eel Spirit appears to awaken you to the big idea that you are meant to explore. Epiphanies and aha moments are gifted to you right now, so celebrate. Your life has the potential for profound transformation. Inspiration arises in you, electrifying you so that you can't wait to get started bringing your idea to life. The revelations you experience now are meant to set you on a new path, so do not be afraid to act. Explore, examine, and do not fear the changes that may come, for Spirit wants to shower you with the love, success, and abundance that you hope to experience. Now's a thrilling time of epiphanies, inspired ideas, and innovation. This is a wondrous sign for you today. So if you are getting any sort of like ideas or epiphanies or something like that, it's telling you to like act on that straight away, because that idea might actually help you bring something to life here. Might be an idea about, or an epiphany about, like what career you should go into with the full moon in Capricorn, or maybe you want to start a business and it's like, oh, that's what I want to do. It could even be that you have this idea that you want to speak to a friend, and that leads to something else. Like, it's just follow whatever pops into your mind, follow your intuition and your gut, and just know that whatever's coming, it's the end of a very difficult cycle, so good things are coming. Okay, so for Capricorn, let's see what's coming in here for Capricorn. What are the messages? What does Capricorn need to know? And what is coming? Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Knight of Cups, that's Scorpio energy, Strength, Leo energy, Lovers, Gemini energy, 10 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords, which I can never remember which one this is, but it's either Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower, Scorpio energy, the Moon, Pisces energy, and the 8 of Pentacles. So Capricorn, bottom of the deck, things that we don't see coming or things that are happening in the shadows is that the Tower is something unexpected coming in, which, no surprise, this is, you know, the things you don't see coming. Again, the Moon is also something hidden, right? But I feel like something unexpected is going to come in that you are kind of fearing some sort of change in your life. It's making you feel a little bit kind of like the ground is shaking underneath you, like you don't have any stability right now. And you also could be feeling very emotional about this as well. The 8 of Pentacles is saying that if you put in the effort and the hard work into this change could turn out into something that could be quite abundant for you. But there is work for you to actually put in here. The Knight of Cups is your focus next week. So there could be some sort of offer coming your way, very likely a romantic offer, someone coming in to kind of like sweep you off your feet or be your knight in shining armor. Someone wants to maybe take you on a date or like just be super romantic towards you right now. If this is about a career, then it could be that there's maybe a new job offer that's coming towards you, but something that you feel in your heart that you could be aligned with, like you see it as a very good opportunity, that it will align with like your creativity and like what you want to do in your soul. Then how did you get here? We have the 4 of Pentacles. So you might be kind of feeling a little bit like you need to be frugal with your money in some way. Maybe you're trying to save up for a big purchase or just save for a rainy day. It could also be that you may be holding on to issues from the past or maybe people from the past, and this new offer could kind of like get you out of that. We have the Ace of Wands, so there's definitely a new beginning that's happened here, and the Ace of Wands is a very exciting new beginning. It's something that like you could be very driven towards or have a lot of passion about. It's like a new beginning with a double shot of espresso, so it's something like that you would want to go down, like a new path you'd want to go down. And then we have the Lovers here. So there's definitely a connection in your life. Maybe this person that's coming into your life or the person that you're dealing with that's now being super romantic is making you just feel very like balanced and like you have a harmonious connection. It's someone who is going to have like mutual feelings for you, mutual love, mutual respect. It's a very strong soul tie, and you're going to be feeling very loved and balanced in this connection. There could be a choice involved here as well that you need to make when it comes to your love life. But whatever this choice is, you probably need to make it from your heart. If it is got to do with business or career or something like that, it could just be a choice surrounding maybe some sort of partnership or team up or something like that. And then we have the Knight of Swords here. So you are going to be kind of communicating very clearly with someone right now. At this point, you could feel like maybe someone's, rushing towards you to talk, like maybe someone's being a little bit impatient. That could be you, that could be someone that you're dealing with, so you take what resonates there. But there could be some sort of like harsh words exchanged or a little bit of anger going on here. But the Knight of Swords in general is just someone coming in very quickly towards you, maybe not thinking before they speak. We do have the 5 of Wands here. So the 5 of Wands shows me that if this has got to do with career, it's basically a lot of competition that you're dealing with. Maybe feeling like maybe there's a little trauma that could be for at work, or it could be in your actual normal day-to-day life, but the 5 of Wands could also talk about maybe some sort of conflict or a disagreement of some sort, an argument. So that could be happening in your 3D world at the moment, very likely to do in your career. The 2 of Swords is in your connections, your relationships, how you're feeling, that type of thing. So there's some sort of decision that needs to be made here, that you could be feeling very indecisive. If this is someone you're dealing with, you feel like there's a stalemate between the two of you, like you guys are both kind of maybe like knocking heads and none of you are willing to budge. Maybe that's why it's saying, okay, maybe you need to kind of look at yourself and see if you've been too like hard-nosed or stubborn. But the Two of Swords is also about needing to kind of go within, meditate, to make the decision. And I feel like that's this deep knowing, that's your intuition that you need to trust here. The Two of Swords can also speak about someone who's kind of very indecisive when it comes to them kind of making a choice about your connection in some way. Someone that's so indecisive that because they can't make a decision, they kind of just end up doing nothing, and maybe it's feeling a little bit stuck at the moment. Strength is in your thoughts, so you are thinking about needing to kind of get the kind of courage or bravery to get through something in your life. It could be that you're needing to gain some sort of inner confidence for you to be able to step up into something. But the Strength card does tell me that you have been through a difficult time, or could be coming into a difficult time. But I'm more feeling like you've reached the end of this, and you're kind of realizing how strong you actually are by being able to go through something like this and come out the other end on a positive note. And speaking of positivity, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is full on abundance. It is prosperity. It's a very good time financially for you. You could be coming into some money somehow. You could also be doing very well in your career. This is in your goals and desires placement. So it could be about that. Otherwise, if it's got to do with a relationship, there's definitely a lot of commitment here, possibly marriage. You might already be married to this person, or it's like there is just, the commitment is on the table here. This is someone who is very reliable, that you can build something with, build a family, build a home, and really just have a stable life with. So let's get some clarifiers for you, Capricorn. Okay, so what is the Knight of Cups? The Four of Pentacles, which is the same as that. Okay, so it could be that someone's bringing you some sort of offer, but you're too worried about how things have turned out in the past for you, that you're like, okay, well, if I go down this route and I take this offer, what's to say that it's not going to happen the same issues as before? So you kind of hold back in a way. You could be holding yourself back. There's the Two of Swords. Okay, so that means that this decision is that, this is the way you're feeling indecisive about this offer that's being presented to you, because you're just feeling stuck in a way that, because of thinking about the past, and the issues that you've had, or people from the past that you're like holding on to, you're not really open to whatever this offer is at the moment, or you're just feeling like, but if I go down that road, how am I going to, move past these issues? Okay, so what is the Five of Wands? We have the Sun. So the Sun is, that through this argument or disagreement, you will be getting clarity. There will be communication here, maybe communication that's been needed for a very long time. I'm just going to, what I'm going to do this. So it could be that, like I said, that there's communication that you've been waiting for, and the communication is coming in, but in a sense of an argument. But through that argument, you will get clarity on what you've needed to know, and it will make you very happy that you've got this clarity. The Hanged Man, like maybe this argument is helping you see things from a different perspective, getting you out of this stuck point, like feeling like you can't move forward in some way, or you don't have anything to do, like you can't, like nothing's in your control is what you might feel. And when you feel like this, there's nothing to do besides kind of relax and stay here and look at things from a different perspective and see, like, what are the blessings in your life, because that can bring a lot of positivity to you. And then what is the Two of Swords? We have the Six of Wands. So there will be some sort of victory here. I do feel like at the moment in your love life, if you are going through like a stalemate or struggling to make a decision, whatever's going to happen, it will be successful. But it's kind of like there's, maybe you feel like you need a lot more appreciation in this relationship, or you need to be noticed in some way in order for this to in order for you to make your decision, because maybe you feel like there's been some, okay, I'm getting a very specific message here. You could be feeling like you're struggling to make a decision, or this person is struggling to make a decision because they kind of want to hide you away or keep this relationship hidden in some way, and you're like, no, I don't want to do it unless people know about us. Like, I want I want to be seen on your social media. I want to be seen with you out in public. I don't want to kind of sneak around anymore. I just want to be, having an open relationship. Not an open relationship and seeing other people, an open relationship in like, nothing's being hidden here. Another message could be that like someone has maybe deceived you or lied to you in the past, and you're kind of like, well, that's why I don't feel like I want to go down this road again, because what happens if they do the same thing to me again? But this is kind of showing me that no matter what direction you take, whether you're leaving this behind or giving it another shot, you will be successful in whatever relationship you're in. So what's the Strength card? We have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so you're basically having the strength to be open to any sort of new opportunities. It could be that it's been a long, hard road, but that hard road, because it's now ending, there's a new opportunity here for you. Maybe you even come up with this idea yourself and you're like, oh my God, that's what I could do to make money. If I put in the time and effort into this, it can actually become the 10 of Pentacles, and you're kind of, needing that courage to be able to, and that confidence to be able to kind of go down this path. Basically, there's the World at the end of the deck, which is the end of a tough cycle. So the cycle's over now. It's time for new beginnings. This is the new beginning for you, and it's going to be very kind of wholesome. It's going to make you feel complete in some way. It's just a very good new beginning, and the tough cycle is over. So what is the 10 of Pentacles? Okay, it's a lot of cards, but okay, so there's a lot of people here. So there is the Page of Pentacles, so there's some sort of good news coming into you surrounding either some sort of money or commitment, where someone's kind of willing to put in the groundwork towards making, bringing the 10 of Pentacles to life. So bringing that, whether that's commitment, whether that is your abundance or your prosperity, or making lots of money, having a good career type of thing. So it's kind of getting grounded in a way, and someone willing to kind of put in the work, and you getting some good news surrounding this. Queen of Pentacles is about nurturing people. It's about nurturing yourself. It is also a very fruitful energy, so it's kind of like putting in the effort, putting in the hard work, but doing everything from a place of your heart as well, but like being stable with it and consistent, and wanting to kind of build something and keep it going, continue to nurture it. The Knight of Cups again is this offer that's coming in here, or someone coming in to kind of sweep you off your feet, take you out on a date, and it's like it's got the potential to actually be a full-on commitment here. Very good cards, but maybe there's more than one person that's offering you this 10 of Pentacles. Maybe it's kind of like a few people or a few things that you're dealing with. It doesn't all have to be about love. Maybe one of it is about love. Then there's this idea that you could kind of start a business, and if you put the groundwork into it. But then there's also this idea of like, okay, well, also want to kind of focus on my well-being. It could be that there's an idea here to start a well-being business or something like that. That could be quite prosperous. Bottom of the deck, we have 2 of Pentacles. So maybe you could be juggling a lot at this time, just feeling very busy. Again, needing to make a decision, but kind of taking it from like a very grounded approach, like weighing the pros and cons of the situation. You could just feel like there's just so much going on with all of these people that it's like, which kind of opportunity or which person do I pour my energy into? I can't give it to all of them. Like I have to choose, And then let's see, what is the Knight of Swords? We have the Wheel of Fortune. So there's definitely change coming into this situation. luck will be on your side. And like I said, like even if there are kind of like harsh words and stuff, just know that you are protected, because this is a destined time for you. So if there's anything that's happening where you're feeling a little bit impatient for this change to come in, I do feel like there's a change that's coming in that you're fearful about, but I feel like maybe that this is the fear, is that you're like becoming impatient and angry with the situation that you're in right now, and it's kind of like, don't worry, the circumstances will change and they'll change in your favor. And then we also have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is about allowing yourself to kind of dream and manifest and follow those kind of creative ideas that you might be getting. Again, this could be, you know, all pages could be like messages coming through, and it could be like someone coming towards you maybe to apologize for some sort of hasty words, and they've decided they've changed their ways in some way and they want to kind of apologize. But it is just also just a big reminder to kind of follow your dreams and allow yourself to even dream that dream before even acting on it. So let's see. Let's move on to your love reading. Now this could have all been about love, but this is specifically about love. So I want to see for Capricorn, what's Capricorn's feelings towards their person. We have conflicted decisions, hot and cold, and multiple choices. Well, I do see quite a few choices here, and the Lovers is a choice card. So it could be that there's like multiple people that you can choose from right now. Otherwise, it's just like maybe you're feeling like your person is just a little bit hot and cold at the moment. Like whether you're with them or not with them, it's kind of like one minute they're like showing you to the world and appreciating you and all of that stuff, and then the next minute they're just kind of like sneaking off and doing their own thing, you know, with the Seven of Swords that we saw. And maybe that's causing a bit of like a stuck energy between the two of you. Influences at the bottom of the deck, attachments, third parties, and peers. So it could be that there's other people involved here, and that's why you're finding it difficult to make a decision, because like I said, there's so many people, so many choices. It could also be that maybe some sort of like your person's friends are like getting in their ear in some way, or that they've got other responsibilities or other commitments that they need to kind of work through, and that's why they're coming across as hot and cold at the moment. Okay, so how is Capricorn's feeling about Capricorn in person? We have intimacy, bonding, sensual, and confiding. So they feel very close to you. Like whether you're together or apart, they feel like you are someone that means a lot to them, someone that they can be very close with. They can really be themselves, like open up to you fully. And they do enjoy the time together. Also, we have only you at the bottom of the deck, devoted, attached, and crave. So they are in this place where they don't want anyone else. Like they only have eyes for you, and they're completely, devoted to you. What is the outcome in the next 2 weeks between these two? We have emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, and affected. So that could be the Tower and the Moon here. I don't feel like it could be between the two of you, but I feel like this is more on your side, that the Moon is like this emotional storm that you're going through and like really feeling like under the weather, but not in the sick way, like in your emotions way. And the Tower, basically, this is completely unexpected, and feel this is the instability that you're like feeling, this unstable nature of what's going on here. But then look, intuition at the bottom of the deck. So heart song, telepathy, and inner knowing. This is this deep knowing card. You need to trust your intuition, and don't let your fears get in the way. It's kind of like use your inner guidance to make any sort of decisions. If you're feeling emotional, use the intuition rather than your fear. So let's see for Capricorn. So what's going on? We have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay. What else for Capricorn? We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So I do feel like with the Four of Pentacles there, that there is something that you do need to kind of let go of from the past, because it's kind of holding you back in a way, especially from any sort of like new opportunities or new offers. What else for Capricorn? Oh, fell down 1 second. We have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So maybe you need to get away together, or maybe you're just like in that honeymoon phase in the beginning, like all kind of tingly, but then getting the fears coming in as well. And then we have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So you might need to, it might be about trusting this person. Maybe you're lacking the trust because of either what you've been in the past, or basically because someone's been in your life that's kind of been keeping you hidden. Or it's kind of like just trust the situation and trust where you're at, because the universe is going to kind of guide you in the right direction if you let it. So let's see. So for Capricorn's person, what did they say to Capricorn? We have, my life is not as together as it seems. This is usually for people in separation, but take what resonates. We have, we need to let each other go. I feel like that's also about letting the issues go from the past here with the forgiving and learning. And what else? We have, I look for you everywhere. Maybe they're going away and it's somewhere that you guys used to go together, and they're kind of like hoping that you might be there. And then we have, I wish I had treated you better. So maybe that's with that Knight of Swords or that Five of Wands, that there's been some sort of conflict or disagreements, where they kind of let their anger get the best of them and maybe said some harsh words. And then we have, I left when I saw you with someone. So maybe you might be seeing someone else and that's what's happening, or it could be that they have a feeling that you're talking to other people or dating other people, and they're kind of like, okay, well, I'm not going to try and come back to Capricorn if there's a chance of me getting rejected by them. So Capricorn, that's what I have for you. I hope it resonated. If it did, please do give me a thumbs up. I really would appreciate it, because it helps the channel grow, and that is my goal. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I will see you guys again either next week for the love reading or the following week for your general messages. Take care.